We have two discussions that we're going to go through. One is all about mentoring young people, getting everybody on board to grow them in whatever areas they're in. And Mara Foundation is with us in studio. Joining me is Barclay Paul, who is an entrepreneur, and Nina Wana. She is the regional director of the Mara Foundation, Regional East Africa region. Thank you both for joining us. Nina, we'll begin with you to tell us about the Mara Foundation, what it's about.
Yes, thank you. So the Mara Foundation is an initiative from the Mara Group, which was founded by Ashish Thakur, the CEO. And our aim is really to develop support services for entrepreneurs. And it's basically challenges that Ashish faced when he started his business at the age of 15 in Uganda. And one of the things that he really missed as a young entrepreneur was mentorship. Having someone by your side that you can get advice from, seek guidance from, who can connect you and ultimately grow your business. And because those relationships are so important, but at the same time so hard to come about, how do you find a mentor? As someone who's young, who doesn't have experience, who's just starting off, you have no credibility. If you walk up into someone's office and say like, hey, can you please be my mentor? Chances are your door will be slammed in your face. So we really wanted to facilitate the building of those relationships. And so therefore we have developed an online mentorship platform that is based on the web, but also a mobile app. So you basically have a mentor at your fingertips, and you can connect with other entrepreneurs from across the continent, ask questions, get personalized advice from, having access to training materials, and ultimately building your network and learning from each other.
Okay, and we'll get to the logistics and how exactly it works. Barclay, are you a beneficiary of this?
No, I'm actually a mentor with them.
Okay. Do you have a mentor? Do mentors? I thought mentors supposed to have mentors too.
Yeah, I do have mentors.
Okay. Sure. So how has your experience been?
It's been well worth it. Starting out, running, this is my third company I'm running right now, and having to go through the motions without somebody assisting you can be, quite a challenge. And for me, the first two businesses never really quite went as I thought they would. Basically because I made obvious mistakes, which if somebody had told me what to do at what point, I might have not made them. And when I started the third company, I decided, I made it a conscious choice to surround myself with people that I thought would assist me through the entrepreneurship journey. So having people walk down this road before, and having them advise you, check you up, at different points, before you do anything major. And for me, it's been such an amazing experience.
What lessons have you learned? Having no mentors, trying out to start business, not working out, and having a mentor and being where you are now?
I think there's no that one rule or guidebook that this is how entrepreneurship should be. But having somebody to constantly share your experience and him sharing his experiences with you, it kind of gives you a mindset where before you do anything, you kind of know what to expect. Unlike when you don't have a mentor where you just, putting in your feet into the deep end and you don't know what to expect, and a shark can just bite you. So
it's people who've been there pretty much guiding on how to go into the journey. Nina, if somebody's watching and they want to be part of this, what do they need to do?
The easiest way is to get online, go on mentor.mara.com, and it's a very easy process to sign up and and have access to all the content, having access to mentors and everything on the platform. Alternatively, you can also download the mobile application on Android, iPhone, BlackBerry, etc. And it's obviously a free platform. So it's accessible to anyone.
So to anyone, but how do you guard against people who are not serious, who will just be harassing some of these people with very busy lives and focused on their business? How do you prevent that and ensure that it's actually beneficial to those that are seeking it and those that are giving off their time to be able to give back?
Sure. So as mentees register, there is no vetting process, so anyone can register. But we do have controls in place on the platform so that we can see immediately if someone behaves inappropriately or sends inappropriate messages or is simply a spammer.
Yeah.
So we have these controls in place. When it comes to the mentors, we do have a vetting process. So as you apply to be a mentor on the platform, we review your application and we make sure that you are who you say you are and you do what you say you do before we approve you to be a mentor on the platform.
Okay. Being a mentor, what are some of the questions that you mostly face, most frequently asked questions?
There are questions around the challenges that you face growing up a business, and how you overcome them, and basically that's where many young entrepreneurs or just entrepreneurs in general want to get a feel of.
Yeah.
Just issues around the challenges, because then that's what will slow them or stop them from getting to what where they want to be. So it's those kind of discussions that and when you're talking to them, it's not a straightforward kind of feedback. So it's telling them your story, them sharing their story, then in the middle of that, people kind of find a balance of, so if I do this can go this way, or do this can go that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nina, have you been in this market before, Kenya, East Africa?
Yes,
Okay.
I was in Tanzania for 4 years before. I've been here only for nearly 3 months, but my family's from here. So
Because the rate of unemployment, I ask that, is quite high here in Kenya, and so entrepreneurship key to be able to change that. So are more and more young people receiving this well? Are they enrolling to get this mentorship? And also because it's a risk, taking that risk to go and start businesses, are they taking that up?
yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think entrepreneurship is a pretty hot topic at the moment, and a lot of people realizes that that's the way to go. The corporate world can only offer so many jobs. Government can only offer so many jobs. So what's the solution? Start your own and then start employing people.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of excitement and a lot of things happening in that sector. And we really want to play a role in the development of the SME sector.
Yes.
And really supporting the building of it and starting really from the very beginnings.
So
with
yeah,
entrepreneurs.
the mentors, as we bring this to a close, are from across the board. I will give us some of the fields that you have the capacity to be able to mentor and give advice and help on.
I think it's a lot more around, for a mentor-mentee relationship. It's who you feel relates to what you're doing. So maybe industry, if I'm in manufacturing, maybe somebody is trying out something in manufacturing. That will be a lot more beneficial than, so if you're doing media and I'm doing manufacturing, then...
Yeah, so what categories do you have in terms of the kind of mentors and people that kind of help they come to seek?
I think it's across the board.
It's across the board.
Yeah.
It's everyone is
Sure.
represented.
Sure.
So what is it you'd want people to know about Mara and reaching out to you and working with this really pool of great minds that could inspire and help them to get to the next level?
Our motto is enable, empower, inspire. And we want to showcase success stories like Barclay, who's third startup and not giving up and still here and fighting and being successful at it.
Yeah.
Enabling them to be connected to mentors, to help them grow their businesses, show that it is possible. There are people out there who want to help you. There are tools out there who can help you, and you can make it. It's we really want to encourage a lot of people to make it happen.
And finally, for you, Barclay, it took 2 fails to finally get on. So it's
Sure.
that staying on and not giving up.
Yeah, entrepreneurship is such a it's exciting, but it's very challenging. So you have to be determined to be in it for the long way, and you have to keep pushing. Many people tell but you have to to knock on their doors until they say yes.
Until they say yes. Well, wish you the best, and thank you so much for coming to be part of us. If you need any mentorship, you have the Mara Foundation. They can find you online, you said,
Yes.
and there are processes and stipulated how somebody can be part of. Nina Waina and Barclay Paul with us this morning for the Mara Foundation. All about mentoring and getting people into entrepreneurship. Very key, especially for the young people in Kenya. So do that for yourself. And if you know somebody who is looking for help to either get started, they failed and are still keen on, keeping at it, then there's some help for them at the Mara Foundation. Stay with us. We're back in a moment.